Well, g'day. Welcome to Swinny's channel. We're a happy team at Hawthorn. Win or lose, I'm still happy. Winning's better. Welcome to the 2023. My first attempt doing AFL Footy cards. I've never done it before. I do collect them. I haven't actually finished all my sets off. Sometimes it's hard to get certain things. Anyway, I won't go down that track. But anyway, I have 3 packs to open right now. 1, 2, 3. 2023 AFL card packs. Alrighty. We have them. I even got myself a Big Daddy. I got the big box as well, which I will open. I've never done this before, so guys, stick with me, be with me, and let's do this. So, right now, let's do these single ones, hey? Now, I see people have a lot of trouble opening these things. I ain't going there. I'm going to have a pair of scissors. I'll just slowly just cut that away like that. And here we go for our very first opening of our deck cards. So here we go. So we have the Brisbane Lions, our very first one. We have the Giants. We have the Mighty Hawks, the Mighty Hawkers. And the Blue Baggers, the Blue Baggers. And here we go, guys. We have a Rising Star prediction 2023 Essendon Bombers. And who am I going to see first game? Essendon and the Bombers. Yes, I have my ticket already. Wow. Could it be bloody Hawthorn? Had to be fucking Essendon, didn't it? Sorry, guys, I just swore them, but I'll try not to do that in the previous ones. And we also have a nice rainbowy looking colour one too. The Adelaide Crows. Nice and shiny there, hey. Not bad. And we have a Geelong. We have a Bulldogs. And we have also the AFL women's football team as well. So they're also included this year. So there's a North Melbourne one. Wow. Good see the girls play. It was awesome. I did go and see Geelong and Richmond play early in the year. Now this Essendon one I have what says on the back. It's 193. So just stick with me, guys. This is my first attempt at doing this sort of thing, so bit different, but we'll just keep moving on, and I will do a live one eventually where you guys can have a chat to me and give me some feedbacks and help me out. All right, here's pack number 2. So we have another girls one. Got a few girls. That's good. This might take a while, hey. And here we go. We have a nice rainbowy colour one. It's a Sydney Swans. Isaac Heaney. Anya Heaney. He actually signed one of the jumpers for me last year when I watched West Coast and Sydney playing Geelong here. Yeah, I was trying to get Buddy Franklin to sign me Hawthorn jumper, but that didn't work out. I'll figure out where to put my finger. There we go. Alright, have another girls one. How good are these girls, huh? Gee, they really put their heart and soul in some of these games, don't they? Wow, it's just absolutely sensational to watch them go and play and take them beautiful marks and have a bit of a run up ground and kick a goal. Bloody absolutely sensational, them girls. They really play some great footy. So there's 2 packs down. Didn't really nothing too exciting in that pack, did we really, hey? Alrighty. If you don't cut your footy cards, I'd recommend the scissors ain't too bad, to be honest. It's quick, it's easy, just make sure you don't cut your cards. Alrighty. Here's another girls footballer. A few Hawks now. Anthony Gaff. Let's see if he has a good year, huh? And that's what it's like on the back there too, guys. If you're not really sure how things are. Alright guys, I've got a different card now. I've got my first mascot. And it's from the Fremantle Dockers. So here we go from the Fremantle Dockers. Looks like on the back. Okay, yeah. Another girls one. Yeah, one of the Camrys. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be a bit different for me doing this, but I'm going to have a go this year and see how I go. Things will impress, trust me. Tigers. Will they be a team to unstoppable this year? Well, we'll find out, won't we, hey? My lucky last card. Right, guys. So that's all my three packs open at the moment. So we'll just pack these up a bit. Well, actually, we can always do it later, can't we? All right, here we go. It's time to open the Big Daddy, the big box. Let's do the big one, shall we? I'm going to get myself a rubbish bag. Next video. All right, here we go. So this is the big box. There's 9 premium cards per pack. Pack with 36 cards in the box. So there we go. Here we go. Not opened, as you can see. It's sealed. So there we go, guys. Ready, excuse me, to open up the new box. Bit different. So like I said, guys, my first attempt of doing a box set. I'm a bit of a character, a bit of a jokester as well. So be looking forward to doing a live one to be able to chat with you guys and have a laugh with. Might be able to help me in certain ways to do things that I'm not aware of or quite sure of what to do. So here we go. Just about open. I've never done a video before, like live stream. So there we go, guys. There's our box pack. Beautiful cards in there. Well, shall we do this? Let's not muck around. Alright. Down to business. As I said, don't need to cut the cards. As long as they're in the right formation. I find it a lot easier. I do miss the old chewing gum that used to be in the packs back in the day. There'd be a lot of chewing gums hanging around, won't there? Well, here we go. Here's one of our cards. We're going to find out. Excuse me, we're going to find out how many doubles we get through the game. Thing about collecting cards, like a big game. I already know I've got this guy before, so this will be the interesting part. And I'd like to give a big shout out to an old mate I used to work with back in the day in Maryborough at the APG, Australian Print Group back in the day. His name was Johnny Hine. Hey, Johnny Hine, how you doing, buddy? And he was a mad Bomber supporter. Yes, I copped it from him, Hawthorn, Essendon. Yeah, well, things like that happen. But the point is, Johnny, I'd like to say congratulations of having your son, Nick Hine, that plays for the Bombers now, who started off at St Kilda. What a great pleasure, what a great honour, huh? And I can't wait to get his signature, hopefully, on one of my Essendon jerseys. But yeah, well done, John, and well done to Nick Hine. You're an absolute star, mate. Um, keep doing what you're doing. You've done a great job, and hopefully one day you might go to Brownlow. Dreams come true. Well, you're in the AFL, so the dream did come true. But let's move on, shall we? So there's the Bombers. I hope there is a Nick Hine footy card. That'd be bloody good too. Here we go. We got a silvery, rainbowy, colory one. Oh, look, all right. Hey, look on the back. So this could take a while, but as I said, this will be my first attempt at this. So hopefully I get better as it goes, huh? What about the Cats? Well, Dangerfield, Patrick, Mr. Patrick Dangerfield, will he take Geelong to a back-to-back premiership? Are they the real deal? Will they win another flag? You can see at the back there, right above my head there, my wife, she's a Geelong supporter. So we got the the premiership flag there. I do have a couple Hawthorn, well, maybe quite a few Hawthorn jumpers that I do have. I've got a couple of signatures on some. I'm not a great fan of getting too many signatures. It's always hard to get the one that you always want. Hodgie, I always wanted you to sign my number 15 Hawthorn jumper. Every time I was down the front, you came so far, and you didn't come, you stayed, and you went back the other way. If anyone knows Hodgie, pass this message. Hodgie, sign Swinney's jumper. Please. Yeah. But anyway, moving on. Let's do this, huh? Here we go. I can chat a bit more. I'm sort of a quiet achiever as well. Oh, guys, I have a great card. If you barrack for Carlton, this is the real deal. I have a gold card, number 15, a Carlton player. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful goal. That'd be good if it was Hawthorn card. I've got Essendon, I got Carlton, but no Hawthorn yet. So there we go, guys. That is great, huh? Wow. Beautiful design too. I like that. Feels nice. And actually, my number 15 was when I played for Denali back in the day. It was my number 15 as well. But anyway, there we go again, guys. Try and get a better shot on this thing, which is a bit different. So here we go. It's always hard to do certain things, and like I said, it's only my first attempt. Got a long way to go, so let's try and get through a bit quicker, shall we? Probably eventually through the year, as I get better, I'll probably end up doing a couple competitions and maybe win yourself a free jersey for the team that you follow. Finals are always a good way to do that. So bear with me, guys. Let's do this, shall we? I'd hate to cut one of these cards though, or maybe a couple. That'd be a bummer. Alrighty, here we go. Will this guy win another Brownlow medal? Here we go. He's an absolute star, this guy. Absolutely doing great. And Jake Stringer. What more could you say about this guy? I mean, he's an absolute legend. Has his ups and downs like every other player. But, gee, if you saw at the Dogs, he could have done pretty well at the Dogs too, huh? So here's another rainbowy silvery card. Sam Doherty. They're not bad, hey? Sorry, I've got to try and work out how to do all these things a little bit better. So first attempt. So everyone has their good and bad with their first attempt, I suppose. And maybe some just pull it off and it all goes well from there. Don't know about Port Adelaide with their. I'm not a great fan of the Port Adelaide jumpers. I did like their old ones from the 90s on, but I wasn't a great fan of the ones they got now. And I'm not really sure about their prison bar ones neither. I mean, you know, does sort of run with Collingwood in a little way, but another way, look, we all have a heritage jersey, true or false. So they got a prison one. So I don't know why you call it prison. It's just stripes. You might as well say Collingwood's a prison jumper as well. Um, but that's not about what people think. It's a club, the players. We all got to move on. We all have a jersey to wear, so let's bear with it. Let's do it. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's try and get through these packs. I'm a bit slow at these things, so let's try and make a move on, shouldn't I? Sorry to be a bit blurry, like I said, it's my first attempt at these, so let's see how we go. Now, Swannies, will they make a comeback this year? Will they make a grand final again? Buddy Franklin, a superstar from the Mighty Hawks. I do miss you, buddy, but yeah, every grand final you do exactly the same bloody thing. You're a forward. Stay in the forward line. They need you in the forward line. You go chasing the ball at the back line. There's no one on the forward line. Yeah, you're a star, but you're slipping. The finals, they need you to stand up in the big game. You fail that. You watch your replays in the grand final. You guys will see what I mean. So here we have an AFL milestone, 150 games from the Port Adelaide. Here we go. 150 games. Wow, that's pretty good, huh? For a milestone, not bad. Whoops. Alrighty, getting there. It's gonna be a pretty long video by the looks of it, so it's gonna take a while, I think. Stop gas bag and get the move on, huh? But still, hope you're all going all good out there. Hope your team does well this year, or even the country team that you follow or play for. All right, so here we go. I've got to get a Giants jersey. One of these would be nice, I reckon. One of these. I've got an old jersey. It just fits too. So it's time to get a new one. Some nice cards this year. So there's a lot of different designs and certain ones. Dacos. God, wasn't his dad a legend back in the day? He could really nail them bloody goals from the boundary, couldn't he? And here we are. We have a essential card. And we've got Jack Darling for the West Coast Eagles. A different card altogether. Oh, it looks too bad, doesn't it, huh? Looks nice. A little part in the middle. When I first seen it, actually looks a bit like a Superman logo when if you do it really quickly, yeah. This is what it looks like on the back there. Not bad, different. And there's our first footy stars. So I don't exactly have my folders yet, which I'll have to get. Excuse me again. So there we go. We're getting there. Well, not getting there. It's got a long way to go, to be honest. All right. Circuit's a lot easier with a pair of scissors. As long as you cut it right, got the cards sitting where they should be, you should have no trouble. The only trouble I'm going to have, yeah, it's a mess on my computer desk. Oh, let's get down to business, shall we? We have a Jack Salvani. God, wasn't his dad great back in the day? Stephen? Oh, absolute legend. Whoa. And what do you reckon, guys? You reckon the girls should have their own set of card box set? Fill me into that one. That'd be an interesting thing to find out. I mean, I don't have a problem with them sharing with the AFL guys. I don't have a problem with that at all. I reckon that's exactly exciting. But do you reckon they should have their own little box set where they have just their box set to themselves and have something like that in their own folder? Be good. But not being out there, but I mean, just word of mouth. Not a bad suggestion, eh? But good on them. I mean, geez, they've got every team now. I'm pretty sure every team's in the AFL in the women's one. All right, I've got a What's with the Carlton cards? Wow. So I've got a Carlton Central. I've got Patrick Cripps. Look at that. Oh, Patrick. Way to go, buddy. Yeah, the old Paddy Cripps card. There we go. And that's what the girls' ones look on the back there too. Just give you a little bit of remind. A bit blurry. Sorry, guys. Like I said, my first attempt at this, so I think we all have the wobbles or whatever in the first attempts. I'll eventually get some folders so I can put them in some folders and that would be good. I'll put them away. As I said, I'm always getting a lot of Carlton cards. What about Melbourne? You reckon they got a real thing happening this year as well? Or could the Pies come up and say, hey, that's our year? Footy's a funny game. And here we have another grey rainbowy colour. Callum Mills. Don't mind that St Kilda jumper. Oh, I think I had one way back in the day with the collar. Looked very similar to what I had way back in the day. And why I say that, I actually have a few footy jerseys back in the day when I was at footy training. How many of you guys wore different jerseys to go into training? I didn't always have one. I had a couple. What team do you follow, Sweno? Well, guess what? I'm a Hawthorn, but it's always good to wear something different. That's what footy training's all about. It's not just about who you follow. It's just a jumper to wear the training. I've seen a few people wear different jerseys back in the day, the training. But now, in footy clubs, well, they've got their own club jumper now that they wear. So we're moving on. Oh, these big pile of cards on the floor soon. There we go. Getting a couple Hawks now. Way to go. We look on the back of the card. Like I said, I'm sorry, guys. It might be a bit blurry. My first attempt at, like I said, at all these things. Wouldn't mind getting that jersey, a Brisbane Lion one like that. I do have one in the cupboard with Darcy Gardner. Yeah, my old boss where I used to work, his son was Darcy Gardner, so I went and bought a Brisbane Lion jersey and I got him to sign it for me. How's that? Another gold card from the Giants. Look at gold. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Sorry, guys. Might be a bit blurry, but yeah. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I got bronchitis. I've suffered that for a few years. Sort of not an easy thing to get rid of. There's days where it goes away. There's days where it just comes and I just can't stop. And I've never smoked. Always went night clubbing back in the day, though. But people smoked back in the clubs back then and in the pub as well. But now things have changed. But yeah, go. Guy in the back there, I had a quick look, looked like a ghost. I thought, is that a player or is that a ghost? Here we go. We have another Central. This one's from the Western Bulldogs. Marcus Buntatal, yeah, that word. I'm sorry, I'm having tongue twister at times. So some different designs this year. Well, it's good they change colours and designs sometimes. It's always exciting. Our card deck over here is getting a bit big. Might have to move him out of the way, I think. Just do that, get him out of the way for a bit. That's one big pile already. I'll also get the other ones as well, get them out of the way. Alright, make a clean start again. Shake these cards, get them down where they should be, fold this white line. If you cut it right, you should make no mistakes. Should make no mistakes. I don't know what's going about these, but I'm always getting Carlton cards. Should I go for Carlton? No. So I really can't wait for the first game. I'm so excited to go and watch the Hawthorn Essendon game. Should be an absolute cracker. Hopefully we win. It's always good games between Hawthorn and Essendon. Good old arch revival. So we've got my very first girls mascot. This one's from the Fremantle Dockers. Look alright, bit different. There we go. And that's another one I've got to get too. Another jerseys from the Suns. I've got an old one, very old one. I think it's just a training sort of one by the look to it, but still had it. I do a lot of TikTok videos as well. But yeah, I do have every jersey in the AFL. Why shouldn't you have every jersey in the AFL? Well, not everyone, but I do. When it comes to finals time and you're at your friend's place and they're having a party, wow, I could pick whatever team I want to follow for that day and I've got my own jersey. Instead of running around trying to find a jersey, I do have every jersey in the AFL. And I've even got the big V. Wouldn't that be good if I brought that back in again, where Victoria versus New South Wales and Tasmania and South Australia and all the teams I used to do back in the day. That'd be awesome. The State of Origin, that was the one, I think it was called, pretty sure. State of Origin. Here we go. We have a nice rainbowy silvery colour from St Kilda. Stephen and Ross. They look nice, don't they? You got a nice little bit of it to it. Excuse me. At 5. What more could you say about this guy? Absolute pure legend. Club champion. See if he has a better year. Next time I should have a shave so I can get on here. I'll be more well planned next time. It's sort of just a rushed out sort of one. My first attempt, like I said, just want to give something a go, see how I go with it. Getting through the box. We're about halfway, I think. See if I can pull a Hawthorn one. I'd love to have a Hawthorn something in there. Something nice. As I said, I'm starting getting a few doubles coming in now. You expect to get that. And here I have a silvery colour from the Fremantle Dockers. It's a women's one. It's alright. Hey, that looks pretty good. Yeah. So if you ever want to catch up at the footy one day and you want to trade some cards, fill us in. Give us a message. Yeah, I'll gladly bring my bag with a couple trade and swaps for you. Better fix these cards before they all fall off the table. Fix them up a bit. I reckon. Old Scooby-Doo, huh? I've had Scooby for a while. Won him back in 2008 in Ballarat, the Ballarat show, and with the basketball. And it was a miserable sort of a wet day as well. So Scooby has been with me since 2008. And as you see, he's a Hawthorn legend. He wears anything Geelong, he's at the bloody door. Well, here's another one. I actually thought this was a Richmond one until I seen the Hawthorn logo. So, absolutely good design, some of the jumpers that come out. I absolutely love that. Still haven't pulled a Johnny Hines yet, or a Sam Draper. That was the other one I was thinking of, Sam Draper. Here's another another silver one from the West Coast Eagles. Love it. Beautiful shine. So we'll have a fair few doubles so far coming out of these packs. So I can imagine most of you other bloggers out there who do the packs, you'll have a big pile of doubles as well, wouldn't you? Huh? And big shout out to all you guys as well who do these packs. Great honour. I'm always interested to see what the packs will look like before I buy them. I'm always excited to get certain ones, but there's still lots I couldn't get, which was hard to get. And I wasn't a great fan to spend big money on cards. I was always a great fan of swapping, not paying for another card, but especially when you get them for what, $3, and some people are flogging them for about 20 or $30, or maybe more. But that's all good. Collectors will pay if they want it. And I thought I just got Sand Draper. That's not. And we have another woman's silver silver card. This one's from the Bulldogs, or the Western Bulldogs that you might say. I'm an old school, so I'm always just saying Bulldogs. But see how you guys go this year, the Bulldogs. So you should have a pretty good year, I reckon. The Dogs. Never underrate an AFL team. Yeah, they might have a bad year last year or 2 years. I always say Essendon, Carlton, and Collingwood. They are coming. Carlton should have been there last year, but they dropped the last 5-6 games. So, but Carlton, they are coming. So is Essendon. Their time is just about there. Their time is there. When it comes, it'll be a big shock. It'll be like living back in the 80s where Essendon was up there and Carlton. Well, time's really going. It's been going for half an hour already. Wow. Well, it'll be 40 minutes, I should say. Sorry, rephrase that. And here we have another in Central. We have a Fremantle Docker, Luke Ryan. And I sort of am showing every card, where most people probably won't do that. They'll just skip and go right through to the next one around. For you guys opening these, I do recommend a pair of scissors. Just look for that nice little line there where you're not going to cut the cards. Follow that line because you'll know where the cards are when you're doing it. And you'll have no problem. I'm still after Nick Hind and a Sam Draper. And a couple other Hawthorn football legends. Unless they're not in this pack, they might be in a different pack series. I don't know. But we'll find out. We've still got plenty of cards to open up as we go. Here we go. We have another mascot from the Sydney Swans, Luke Parker. Looks like he's doing the chicken dance there. But There we go. Here we go. Bailey Smith. How's he going to go this year, you reckon? Reckon he'll be a star? He's already a star. Well, got this guy. Yeah. Just look at that card pretty quickly then. It looked like Tony Modra. I was going to say, well, how'd they get that photo mixed up? But Tony Modra was a pretty good player back in the day for the Adelaide Crows. Boy, jingos, couldn't he get up high and take their marks? Oh, absolute legend, that guy. All right, I have a Brownlow Medal one. This is a 2023 Brownlow Medal prediction wild card, and it's Geelong. Wow, beautiful. Absolutely looks sensational. Brownlow Medal. So there we go. A Brownlow Medal Geelong card. Wow. Wild card prediction. So there we go. And that's number 29 out of 260. There you go. Brownlow Medal. Nice. Absolutely beautiful. And here's another silver. I keep saying gold. I don't know what I say gold for, but here's another silver rainbowy one. Wow. A Brownlow Medal prediction. Beautiful. So once I do a second attempt at this one, guys, I'll make sure I can try and work around, do something a little bit better. This is sort of a rush. Just a rush job. I think some people like me just get it out there, see how things go. Second attempt, you always make things better. Third attempt, you get better. And then after that, will just come natural. What do you reckon, Scooby? Huh? Here we go. Here we go. We've got a Hawthorn, Will Day in the silver rainbowy colour. Yay. Willie. Shh. So it looks like they've got a fair few different AFL packs out there, or boxes and that to get. So I'll just make my way up a little bit by little bit. I'm really not going to spend a great deal on cards, well, boxes, where I can just buy a couple single ones here and there and see how I go. But it's fair cash. Get a box set. Alrighty. As I said, pair of scissors. I just found these are so easy, so comfortable to do. Just don't rush it and you won't mess up. Which I'm trying to rush to get through here quick as I can. So I really need to make a move on, won't we, huh? Still no Sam Draper or Nick Hind. I'm pretty sure he's in there. I'm pretty sure they're out there somewhere. Probably get the last card in the box and they'll probably be there. All right, we have a 200. We have a AFL milestone 200 games from the Fremantle Dockers. Michael Waters. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, guys. How long will you reckon this guy will go on for? I reckon he'll probably another year, I reckon. And Isaac Smith, you Hawthorn trader. But congratulations for winning premierships with the Hawks. And also with the Geelong Cats. There he is. What a milestone has this guy actually got? I'd love to get his milestone. That'd be good. I'm thinking about tipping the rest of these out of the box so I can put all his rubbish in there. I do like the Giants jersey. I wouldn't mind getting one like that. So I need two jumpers. I got to get the Gold Coast Suns and the Giants. Oh, I actually thought this was Sam Draper then. But yeah, just that quick look. I thought, oh, got Sam Draper, but no, not yet. Alrighty, guys. I have a AFL milestone for 100 games. Tim O'Brien. Congratulations, Tim, for the doggies. I just love the way they've done the cards for their different milestones. So that's awesome. Absolutely love that. So who do you reckon you will win the grand final this year? You've got your top eight that might head that way. I know it's too soon to ask things, and things haven't started yet. But what do you reckon for your top eight? Well, I don't know about you, but for my prediction, I reckon, will be Geelong, Sydney, Melbourne, Richmond, Carlton, Essendon, and Collingwood. That will be my top eight. Do you know I can't count? That's five. That's six, seven. Who's the other one I'm thinking of? Bulldogs. Yeah, the doggies. Let's see if I'm right. Am I right? Let's see. Let me see if I'm right. Could be Fremantle Dockers in there. Be a lot of different teams. Love to see St Kilda get up there. Just for my dad that passed away a couple of years ago. Yeah, my dad was a mad St Kilda fan. Not a big fan, but he was a St Kilda man. It's funny. Dad was St Kilda, Mum was Geelong, and Mum's brothers and sisters were Geelong, Collingwood, and Essendon. And me and my siblings, we all have different teams as well. At Essendon, Sydney Bulldogs, and the Mighty Hawks. So where my wife, she's a mad Geelong supporter, and so is my daughter. But my two boys have got no say at this time because they're Hawthorn supporters for now. So who knows? They might change someone else when they get older. All right, we have Jack Rewell in silver, rainbowy colour. Doesn't look good. Oh, that looks absolutely sensational. I like that. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. But I still reckon Fremantle, they need to change their jumpers as well. I'm not a great fan of the jumper. Why did you change it to that colour? That design. It's time to move on from that. I do like their old jumpers back in the day. Actually had a meaning too, being a Fremantle Docker. They're just lines. Don't know what that indicates. Fill me in though. I'm not prejudiced or anything like that, but I don't like your jumper. I'm sorry. I do have your jersey though. But I do like the old jerseys, which I don't have. Oops. Now the paper's fallen on the floor, guys. So I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Let's tip these upside down. Get these packs out. I might start putting the rubbish in there now. Before it all falls on the floor. Yeah, there's another 30 seconds wasted just doing this part, I suppose. So, as I was saying before, look at that. So far. That's gold. That's Hawthorn. That's gold. So, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We've still got a long way to go. Daisy Pearce. God, isn't she great? Isn't she an absolute legend, that girl? Absolute superstar. Congratulations, Daisy. You're an absolute legend for what you've done. Better move these cards over as well. Waste another couple more seconds before they all fall, which they're going to very shortly. Get off there. Here we go. Buddy Franklin, but just a normal card of Bud. So we've got Buddy in that colour. And I don't mind the Sydney jumper in there, though, that one. I do have Sydney Swans, but I haven't got that jumper. I might get that one. If I'm right, that's a heritage one, maybe, I think. And I cannot wait to get this jersey as the Mighty Hawks, but I do own this jumper, but I've got to get the other one now, which is the brown with the yellow V. So that's the next one I've got to get. And I do have a lot of Hawthorn jumpers. All right, we do have another mascot. This one's from the West Coast Eagles, Jeremy McGavin. McGavin? Yeah, I'm not good with names. Quick look at that card. Does look like. Does look like. It looks like Ben. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, a little bit like Ben Cousins. A little bit. That quick look, like, oh, Ben Cousins. But still, Ben Cousins was a good player for the West Coast Eagles back in the day. Yes, he was. And I'm not going to go outside the boundary for anyone else. He is a great player. He was. He was a good player. And I still recommend cutting these open with a pair of scissors as long as you've got a steady hand. And don't go outside of the boundary for that part. I'm not getting many Hawthorn. Oh, there we go. We've got a Hawthorn one now. But still not getting a great deal of them. And this one isn't a bad jumper, never by the Giants. But I think I like it the other way around. But it's not too bad. And here we go. We've got a silver card. And this one's from the Suns. And didn't he play well for the Tigers before he went, though? Sad to see players that do go to other clubs, especially when they're like a star at that club. Now, I haven't got this Fremantle jumper. It does look different. I do like it, actually. But I must get one of these ones. See if I can get one of them. So the one I've got's purple. And once again, guys, I'm sorry about the quality of the camera and the bit of lighting. I will work on that next time. Also, tell me something, guys. With your cards, have you made like a picture frame? Have yourself like a nice poster, and with the cards that you had from the previous years, that you might have doubles of, and put cards like a border around it. I thought about doing something like that with my Hawthorn posters and put some of the legends go around it that was part of that premiership team. And didn't I say I was after Nick Hind? Yeah! Whoa! Nick Hind. Yeah! I will be keeping this card because this card, this texter, bang bang. If I'm lucky, I'll have Nick Hind sign this card. And if I do, you'll be the first to see. Not promising, not hoping, but it'd be great. It'd be great. It'd be really great. So I'll put that aside. Oh, and then there's Sam Draper. But Essendon do have a lot of good players. Mark my word. Mark my word. So I'm pretty happy about that now. I know that I can get him in that sort of card. So all I need now is Sam Draper. And I'll be happy with that one too. Yeah, we're getting a couple of Hawthorn legends out now. I probably have got these cards. And oh, I thought I was lucky. I thought I had Sam Draper. Here we go. We have a essential card from the Essendon Bombers, Zach Merritt. Oh, I thought I was lucky I had Sam Draper then in this sort of style card. All right, I'm getting through these packs, getting through them now. I have seen some people go to about the 3 hour mark, so I'm just under it at the moment. But I've still got a few more packs to open. So we're getting there. Yeah, that's probably the one I'd like to get. I'm going to see if I can get one of their jerseys. I do have the old one, like I said. It just fits me too, so apart from that. All right, we have another silver card, and it's from the Port Adelaide Football Club. All right, that's how many packs I have left. There's a few more packs there to go. Cut that one a little bit too short. There you go. All right, can we get a Sam Draper in this pack? Or will I get a Sam Draper? We'll find out. Let's do this. Still getting a lot of Essendon ones, though. He's telling me something. Hawthorn and Essendon coming up. That one card didn't go properly. Go. Moving on. Still good to see him in Essendon jumper. Joe Danaher. As I said, I still like these jerseys. I'm going to get one. I'm convinced. I've got to get one of these jerseys. I'm convinced. I've got to get one. And here we go. We've got Christian Petrarca in the silver card. Way to go, Christian. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'd love to get one of these ones signed too. They're really good. And how would you feel, guys? You open up a pack and next minute you're related to someone that plays and you've got their card and it's like, yes! How do you feel when you see that? Which I don't have any. I actually thought I was related to Ben Stratton because it's not my last name, but that was my mum's maiden name before she got married. And I wasn't really sure if we are related to him by family somewhere along the line. I don't know, but I never got his signature either, but it would have been great. There was one part I had a chance, and I ended up going to the toilet at the time, and my wife goes, "You just missed out getting your jersey signed by." God damn it! But I did get Michael Tuck's signature, James Sicily, and I think I got Clarko to sign my jersey as well. I think I'm not really sure. And what a great honour! And there you go. I am getting doubles of the cards now, which is expected to happen anyway. Gee, when I look at that card, I thought it was Richmond until he said the logo. Oh, I thought I was lucky there, but Dyson Heppel. And we have another mascot from the Port Adelaide, Ollie Wines. Ollie. Let's take out Ollie and put Owen. We'll put Owen, which is me. Yeah. Congratulations, Ollie. And there we have another Footy Stars one. So I got two of those now. And I do have the white Carlton jersey as well. Well, not the female one, but I do have the white. I think it's last year's Carlton jersey, the white one. And I do have the Bulldogs, which you see in the background, but not that one as well. I've got the other one, which is the blue one. Toby Green, another nice champ. He is a champion player. Yeah, look, he's like every other player. Look, you have your good and you have your bad, true or false. But not a bad player. I'd love to have him in the Hawks lineup. All right, here we go. We have another silver card. This is from the AFLW Women's League from the Adelaide Crows. And wouldn't that be great if you had an auntie that played or a sister, cousin that played for the girls' league as well? Great honour. I'll get in there, guys. I'm getting there. Not long now. Wouldn't mind getting Daisy Pierce to sign a card. And the big bud. Look. Oh, man. Buddy. You're a legend. You are. You're an absolute legend. Let's hope you have a better year this year, too. Let's hope you have a good year this year, bud. Well, guys, I have my very first plastic one. This is a plastic card. This is an AFL classified, and from the Brisbane Lions, I have Oscar McKinley. Wow, looks different. So there's the plastic card. What it looks like. Looks different. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, so they've still got the plastic cards in play, which I got a couple last year's ones. I didn't end up getting all of them. I was short of a couple, but there you go. But who's excited for this year, huh? Who's pumped? Who is actually ready? It's back. It's footy. It's back. It's back. The best thing about it, I heard on the radio, young kids plus themselves can actually get on the oval and have a kick to kick at the end of the game like they used to back in the day. That's awesome. That's good to know. This COVID thing really wrecked a lot of things. Mark my word. A lot of businesses, a lot of families, a lot of around the world, not just here, that suffered. But we won't keep going on about that, will we? Those things happened. We can't turn back the clock for that. But the best thing is, we're moving on. Things are just about back where they were. So that's good. That's good. That is good. Well, guys, I just got myself another Nick Hind footy card coming up. So I can actually get one signed and keep one away. There you go. I know you can actually get Nick Hind. And the drums are rolling. Yes. I have an AFL milestone, a 200 games in the Mighty Hawks. It is Chad Wingard. What do you reckon, Scoob? Here we go. Chad Wingard, 200 gamer. Yay. Awesome. That is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Love it. So I wonder what else they got in their decks now. I haven't checked. I haven't read the packs to see what they got, which is a better surprise to find out what they have. But first attempt, which I will read what they do have later on, so I'm well prepared of what they do have. Because people want to know that. I know you want to know that, what the predictions is and what's the odds of getting certain cards. So here you go. I'll have to move this deck out of the way and start a new pile. That's another thing I'll go do for round 2. Have myself prepared. How many of you people, when you first started doing these things, just went straight out there like I did? Not prepared, just went out there. And then later on, yeah. So that's the Sydney jersey I do have. And this is not the Giants jumper I have, though. I've got the other one with the G on the side. And what more can I say about this legend? What more could I say? Let's hope you have a great year and lead us maybe to a finals. This guy is an absolute gun. Mark my word, this guy is a gun. And he's got a lot of talent, a few more years yet to go. Don't you leave the Hawks yet, okay? But yeah, what a legend. Absolute legend. Okay, I've got another AFL mascot. This one's from the Brisbane Lions. Dwayne Zocco from the Brisbane Lions. What do you reckon, guys? I don't know. Different. What do you reckon? A different sort of thing from what they had last time. What if I have the glitter as well, where they had the glitter and certain stuff like that? I should see if I've got a Nick Hine and the St Kilda card. See if I can get him to sign both of them. That'd be a great honour. We'll get in there, guys. I've got 4 packs left after this one. Yeah. Not going to say a word. A legend. An absolute legend. And here we have a silver card, rainbowy looking colour. I've got Nick Dacos from the Mighty Pies. These 2 Dacos boys, gee, they've got a lot of talent. A lot of talent like their dad. A lot of talent like Peter. A lot of talent. Good on you, boys. Not many brothers get a chance to play with the same club. Most do, some don't. Be a great honour to play with your brother. It's also a great honour to be able to play against your brother. Which I never did, never had a chance, but I did play with my brother though. Played for the Denali Footy Club in the under-16s back in the early 90s. It was me and my brother back then. But never played against my brother though. Yeah, it would have been fun of games too. How many of you guys actually did that though? Played with your brother, against your brother, or even won a premiership with your brother? There's a great honour to share, wouldn't it? All right, got an essential card. I got Travis Boak from Port Adelaide. On your Travis. Well done. Not very good with the old camera trick here right now, are we? As I said, I will work on these things. Try to get better and better. This guy's got a pretty good mullet on his head. Look at that. Just imagine if you shorten that mullet. Let's try. Let's take the mullet. Let's cut that mullet part off. Look at that. He's got a nice haircut then. On ya. Well done. Well, I'm down to 3 packs now. I got 2 after this last one, and that's all over, Rover. As I said, my first attempt, a little bit shy, camera shy, but I reckon I've done all right. Give me a thumbs up, what you reckon? Or you could always thumbs it down. You know, I'm not going to feel offended by that, because it's the way the cookie crumbles. But I'm out there having a go like everyone else. Adam Sard. Whoa, I thought you retired, Adam. Oh, well, maybe you didn't. Way to go, Adam. I reckon he could be the Carlton. Could he bring the Carlton team up? On your way, Adam. Hope you have a good year this year, buddy. Hope you have a good year. Jamie Elliott. I was with a mate in Maryborough, Victoria. His name was Jamie Elliott back in the day. Played for Maryborough, I think Maryborough Rovers as well. And drafted to St Kilda. He went to Richmond, Fitzroy, I think it was. And then, yeah, way to go, Jamie. And also, I'd like to give a bit of a shout out there to a Glenn Gorman I went to school with too back in the day, who played for North Melbourne back in the early 90s there, Glenn Gorman. All right, I've got a goldie, gold. What do I keep saying gold for? I've got a silver card, women's AFL from the Brisbane Lions. Silver, not gold. Can we just say gold? That's gold, that'll do. It's silver. And as I said, I'm sorry about the poor quality. And from the Geelong Footy Club, we have Tom Hawkins. Boo! This bugger usually wins a game against Hawthorn. Way to go, Tom. You're an absolute gentleman. I have met you in person. This guy is an absolute friendly giant. He is just an absolute legend. When my wife was pregnant, I met him at the movies in Geelong. And he said to me, when your wife comes back out from the toilet, just poke your head into the Gold Lounge, where he was having a few frothies, I think, or having a bit of a catch up with a couple of friends in there, maybe. So I poked my head and he said, "Oh, Tom, my wife's out there." They spoke for nearly half an hour. My wife was pregnant as well at that time with my second daughter. And you're an absolute legend, Tom. I will tell you that. You really are a soft giant. I've met you a few other times too, but you're a really great person. I've met a few AFL players too. I've met Joel Selwood. He's an actually legend. I've met his brother Scott out of the blue as well. That's the thing about living in Geelong. You meet a couple players here and there. And Cameron Ling, I met him Christmas, just before Christmas there, getting his Christmas photo of his kids in the plaza there. That was a great honour, and even to walk up, shake your hand, have a yak, and have a quick photo with you, and way to go. And then, yeah, well, as he was ready to get a photo shoot with his kids, but well done. And in the silver card, I did say silver, not gold this time, didn't I? Well, he was in gold. There's Isaac Smith in the silver. Way to go, Isaac. I still miss you. Won't go there, but yeah, I miss him. I miss some of the players that we had that we lost. But every club goes through that part. Sometimes it's for the best. Other times, they should have just stayed where they were. There's a few players that Hawthorn did a couple of years back I wasn't happy about, but those things happen. Will Langford was one. He was a good player, Will. I was really amazed that no one picked him up. That was a real shame. Well, guys, this is my lucky last card. I've gone about an hour 20 at the moment. Oh, I thought I had Sam Draper. It's not Sam Draper. But yeah, my lucky last card. If you stuck right through the whole footage, thank you very much. It meant a lot for me. as I said, my first attempt. I keep saying that, but my first attempt. It will get better as we as we go by. Oh, we have a mascot from the Geelong Footy Club. It's the king himself. Who is it? Who's the king? Well, there's a lot of kings there. What do you reckon, Scoob? It's Tom Hawkins from the Geelong Footy Club as in the mascot. And this one's got the yellow football too. I think some of the other ones had the red. So that's just about it, my dear friends out there. Thanks for watching the whole video if you did. If you didn't, that's okay. If you skipped parts, that's still okay. Another day goes by. Well, that is my final card, and there's no more now in the box set. So thank you so much for watching me. I'm a bit shy. I'm a jokey person at times as well. Still got to be careful what we say, even on live footage. Try not to slip a few things that's not supposed to be out there. Look, thanks for watching my very first attempt doing this. Hit the like button. Hit the like button down here or down there somewhere. Subscribe if you would like to. It would mean a lot for me. Yeah, leave a comment. Let's see how we go. Thank you so much, and go the Hawks. Like I said, this is all different for me, but thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.